Today I wanted to talk about something that often comes up when guys are actually out in the field and talking to girls. I run live boot camps like 2 or 3 times every single month where I take guys out into the field and teach them how to approach and get girls to be attracted to them. The problem is not what you would expect. It's not that the girls don't really want to talk to the guys. It's not that the guys get bad reactions from girls. None of that actually happens very often. The main reason that guys tend to struggle is their own fear. They get scared of going up and approaching, and they get very embarrassed about going and doing the whole thing. And the number one reason they give me for this is that they're worried about what everybody else is thinking about them. They'll say to me, man, you know, I really want to go and talk to these girls, but I'm worried that the girls nearby are going to stare at me and think I'm a weird pickup artist guy, or that, you know, everyone's going to think I'm sleazy in the bar, or, you know, I'm convinced everyone's staring at me. And this reminded me of a study that came out in the year 2000 by a psychologist by the name of Gilovich, which spoke about something known as the spotlight effect. And it's essentially the concept that we feel that other people are looking at us a lot more than they actually are. In the study, the guy took a bunch of people and he put one of them in a Barry Manilow t-shirt, because apparently a Barry Manilow t-shirt is the most embarrassing thing that could possibly be worn at that particular college where the study was done. I don't know, how true that is nowadays or anywhere else, but apparently that's how it is. Don't wear Barry Manilow t-shirts if you don't want to be embarrassed. And then at the end of it, they analyzed, how the person felt other people would notice them, and they cross-referenced it with the amount of people that were actually capable of recalling the person that was wearing the Barry Manilow t-shirt. And it turned out that the person who was wearing the t-shirt figured that about half the people in the room would be able to remember them based on the fact they were in a Barry Manilow t-shirt. And it turns out it wasn't half, it was like quarter, or even less than quarter. So the point is that we often over-assume how many people are actually paying attention to us. Even if you're wearing a bright, garish Barry Manilow t-shirt, people may not be noticing you as much as you think. So essentially what we're talking about here is like, the fear that you're having of the amount of people that are staring at you, it's probably about half that in real life, meaning, half as many people are noticing you as you're worried are going to notice you. So the point is, it's a very internal thing that we have where we feel that other people are staring at us and noticing us, but in reality, that's probably just not the case. So if you can get that into your head and realize that the truth is most people are so busy being concerned about themselves and wondering if, people are noticing the fact that, they've got a zit on their face, or noticing the fact that their outfit doesn't match today, or noticing the fact that, they didn't iron their shirt before they went out. They're so busy about thinking about that themselves that they realistically probably just don't have the time to think about you or worry about what you're doing. And providing you're walking around and approaching in a normal and natural way, then you're not going to be called out for, for looking like a sleazy kind of guy anyway, as after all, you're just going around and meeting people. I hope that makes sense to some of you guys. Do me a favor, let me know in the comments below if you've either experienced this or if you've got any solutions for things that you've done to help you get over that fear of being embarrassed when you're going out to approach people that you've never spoken to before. That's it from me this week, and I will see you next time.